This is a Tusken reader review of Star Wars Dawn of the Jedi Into the Void. This Star Wars Expanded Universe novel, or Legends canon novel, was written by New York Times bestselling author Tim Levin. It takes place at the very beginning of the Expanded Universe timeline in an era known as Before the Republic. Now, the events of this novel take place 25,793 years before the Battle of Yavin. It's a long time ago. I'm going to go ahead and read the summary printed on the back of the book before I give my thoughts on the story. At the feet of the masters of the ancient Jedi Order, Lannery Brock learned the mysteries and methods of the Force, but its power eluded her brother, and his bitter shunning of the Jedi ended in tragedy. Now, after years of solitary life as a ranger keeping order in the galaxy, Lannery has been urgently summoned by the Jedi Council. A fanatical cult leader obsessed with traveling beyond known space is bent on opening a cosmic gateway using dreaded dark matter, risking a cataclysm that would consume the entire star system. The only thing more shocking to Lannery than the specter of galactic annihilation is being tasked by her masters with preventing it. But a staggering revelation soon makes clear why she was chosen. The brilliant, dangerous madman she must track down and stop at any cost is her brother, whose death she has long grieved, and whose life she must now fear. The Roku Depot says this book is filled with adventure and intrigue. Great storytelling. Do I agree with that little review on the back of the novel? Not really. I really, truly did not care for this book. Was it awful? No. Was it great? No. I don't know who to blame for certain elements of this story. I don't know if it's the author or if it's the publisher. We want a Star Wars story, right? And Star Wars stories always have certain elements in them. Cool technology, ships, flying, stars, wars. But why are we going back 25,000 years and technology is pretty much the same? There are some changes, but a lot of it is still just like it is after the events of Return of the Jedi. Like, I want a story that feels ancient, that feels old. The story doesn't really come across as ancient. It just feels like a Star Wars story that takes place anywhere on the timeline. I mean, that title belongs on like a trilogy of books where it's like, of course, the ancient formation of the Jedi. You've got like a few beings, just like 2 or 3 characters where the Force reveals itself to them. That would have been cool. But we don't get that. We've got just some family drama where siblings are on opposite sides of the Force fence. One's trying to blast through the star system to get to a different side of the galaxy to experience new things. It's just a kind of a dull story. I really don't like it. I found it silly, too, that the villain, Dalian Brock, who's trying to leave, and, you know, they're scared that they're going to blow up the star system, they send one Jedi to go hunt him down. It's like, oh, hey, your brother's gone crazy. You need to go find him before he destroys the whole system. Send, like, a bunch of Jedi. Not just one. So with all that said, I'm going to say that I don't think you should read this book. It's kind of a waste. I know there were some comics that tie into it. Maybe this was supposed to receive like a series of books as well, but it didn't because Disney bought out Star Wars. So they put a stop to the Expanded Universe and decided to do their own. So I'm going to rate this book with 2 out of 5 stars. Or a D. I think that sounds fair. Just because it's just misleading title. Kind of a just boring story that could have been better, but it wasn't.